Guys, so I'm about to start recording this video and we are going to be talking about how to spice up your reviews, the reviews that you do every month. But this time around we're doing a quarter review, so how to spice it up. But before we get into this video, I need to get myself a cup of coffee, set this camera down, and then get into this video. Okay, so I got my cup of coffee. And yeah, I'm good to get into this video. Let's talk about how to spice up your review, because in a few days, we are going to be stepping into a new quarter. We're going to be ending the first quarter of the year. Can you imagine? One quarter in 2022. That's 3 whole months are done. I'm about to step into a new quarter of the year. But before you dive into the whole of beating yourself down about what you did not do in this last quarter of the year, all of the many things that you already planned to achieve by the end of March and you have not even started working on them, before you start comparing yourself to whoever is on Instagram. I mean, do you know how many people are living their best life on Instagram? But anyway, let's not get into that. Let us talk about how to spice up your reviews so that at the end of you reviewing how the months were, you're not thinking of how unproductive you were or how many things you did not achieve by the end of this first quarter, but you're ready to make sure that the second quarter of the year is so much better than the first quarter of the year. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we go on into this video, I've created a worksheet that is going to help you to do a proper assessment review of how the last month were. I promise you, it's a no judgment zone. There is no part in the worksheet that tells you like you did a poor job, but it's all to help you to make sure that you actually review and assess all of the parts of you that you need to assess so that you are ready for a better quarter of the year and a different quarter of the year. So I'm going to leave a link in the description bar so that you can check it out and you can work with it. You can edit it, it's editable. So you can use it alongside this video as we are talking about the different steps, and you can just work with it to make sure you're killing two stones. You're killing two birds with one stone. So I keep saying spiced up review, but I mean, it is a different kind of review, technically with the same steps as a regular review, but just more interesting. I just don't want you to get bored. And so speaking of not getting bored, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel so you get notified when we have new videos up. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to share with your friends and family. Point number 1, make a list of all of the things that you planned to do by this time. So what were the things that you said you were going to achieve by March? What were the things that you said you were going to have done by January, February, and now? Make a detailed list of all of these things. Remember that this review is for you. It's a personal assessment. Nobody has to see the list that you have made. Nobody has to see what you have written down. So make a detailed list of all the things. I planned to sleep early this quarter, put it down. I planned to drink 2 liters of water every day, put it down in the note. I planned to cut down my coffee by half, put it down. Put anything that you planned to do, put it down on that list, because the list is for you, so nobody's judging you on the list, except you're judging yourself. So this is a very good place for you to pause this video and make sure that you make your list as detailed as possible. Okay, back from the pause. Point number 2, looking at this list of things that you have written down, the things that you have said you were supposed to do, how many of these things did you actually do? What were the actions, or what were the points, what were the goals that you set for in this quarter that you actually did? So again, I remind you that this is personally yours and nothing is irrelevant. No matter how irrelevant, tiny, stupid you think a win is, if it's a win for you, then please put it down as a win. So it could be that you slept more than you normally would, put it down there. You ate more vegetables than you normally would, put it down there. You exercised daily or 5 days a week, put it down there. Whatever you consider as a win for yourself, please put it down there as a win. So you achieved this by the end of this quarter. Okay, step number 3, what am I most proud of? What am I absolutely 100% proud of out of all of these things? So it's one thing for you to achieve the different things that you planned to do. It's another thing to be proud of these things that you achieved of. So you could have been able to achieve 10 different things that you planned to do by this end, and out of these 10, you are proud of 3. That could be a thing. For example, using myself as an example, this quarter I'm proud of the fact that I actually kept to my schedule of exercise. Did I have moments where I did not feel like doing exercise in the morning? Absolutely. 100% for sure. I had those moments where I pushed myself to be able to do that. Another thing that I am proud of is that when I'm going to bed, I'm not going to bed with my laptop. So doing that this quarter helped me to reduce how much time I worked into the night, and also helped me to get up earlier this quarter. So those are wins that could sound irrelevant to somebody, and they are also wins that I am actually proud of because it was way out of my comfort zone. I would normally be the person that goes to bed by 4 a.m. and I'm struggling to be out of bed by 8 a.m. because I have to be at my desk by 9:30. So it's just a win for me, and it's a win that I am proud of. So that is an example of a proud moment, a proud achievement. So I did it and I'm proud that I did it. So do that for yourself. Which of these achievements are you most proud of? Okay, point number 4, hard questions. The things that I was not able to achieve, why was I unable to achieve it? So you have to be very truthful with yourself. There is no point in lying to yourself, because why would you be lying to yourself? So ask yourself the question and answer honestly. The things that I was supposed to do, what stopped me from doing it? Why was I unable to do it? And again, be very detailed in writing it out, because why we are doing this is because we want to avoid such mistakes in the next quarter. So be very detailed in writing the points, the steps, and the things that obstructed you from achieving the things. Was it procrastination? Was it distraction? If it was procrastination, I have a video where I talked about how to hack procrastination. I leave it here at this point, also in the description bar. If it was distraction, I also have a video where I talk about how to avoid distractions. Again, I'll leave it here at this point, and I'll leave it linked in the description bar. So we're making this list of why you were not able to achieve these things, not because you want to beat yourself down for being unable to overcome whatever obstructed you from doing these things, but because you want to be able to visualize it. For 2 main reasons. 1, when you visualize it, you want to see if it was actually a tangible enough reason to stop you from working on your goal. And 2, you want to see why it was able to stop you from working on your goal. So write it down so that you can see it physically and not just in your head or in your mind. Next steps, moving on. So it's one thing for you to identify the problem. It's another thing for you to find the solution and actually work on the solution. So we're going to look for the solution to the problems that we already found as the reasons why you were not able to achieve the things that you planned to achieve, not disregarding the achievements that you already got in the last quarter of the year. So now that you can see the things that stopped you, the things that you achieved, and the things that you did not achieve, what are you doing to make sure that next quarter is better than this quarter? What are the steps that you are taking actively to make sure that the things that you were unable to achieve, you're definitely going to achieve them, and you're going to achieve the things that you've already made up your mind to achieve in the next quarter of the year? So again, you have to be very detailed and specific in writing these things out so that you are able to work with it actively. So what are you doing better to make sure that it works well? How are you drawing out your plan to make sure that it works well? Are you going to start scheduling? Are you going to avoid distractions? How are you going to avoid the distractions? How are you going to overcome procrastination? How are you going to time yourself daily and better use your time to make sure that your 24 hours is enough to accomplish the things that you have to do in the day? As a step towards moving forward, one thing that you can do is to join an accountability group, and you can join the Execution Mastermind, which is my accountability group, where we help you to make sure that the goals that you set for yourself for the quarter of the year, you actually achieve them and draw out a plan, a working, actionable plan that is going to help you to execute these goals that you have set for yourself. So in the Execution Mastermind, we draw out your plans, your goals. We make sure that your goals are smart and looking very clear and workable. We also help you to draw out a working plan to make sure that you are actually doing the things that you need to do every day towards the execution of your goal. And the third thing that will help you to do in the Execution Mastermind is to keep you accountable on those goals. How? You have to click the link in the description bar to find out how we do that. So if you're looking to join an accountability group, then you should join the Execution Mastermind. I'll leave it linked in the description bar. You can also see reviews of people that have gone through the program and see what they have to say about it. So while you're doing this review, keep in mind that the purpose is not to make you feel bad, but to make you set and ready to execute better in the next quarter of the year. So that will be it in this spiced up review that we are talking about. I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that you use it to make sure that you're ready for the next quarter of the year in a bigger and better way. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please share with me in the comment section what you enjoyed. If you have any tips to share, also share in the comment section. Don't forget to share with your friends and family. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you enjoyed this video, I'm going to leave this one here for you to go and check out. We talk about how to be loyal to your goals. So in this video, you're going to see the different steps that you can take to make sure that you keep yourself loyal to the goals that you have set for yourself and you build trust with yourself. I'm going to leave a link in the description bar as well so that you can check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Till next time, bye.